I'm Tasha Osben. I'm the Labour Party candidate for Clacton in the general election. When I'm out on the doorstep, a question which I'm frequently asked is, where's Labour's position on Brexit and where do you stand on immigration? I'm making this video so that my answers to these questions will be available and accessible to all who have access to the internet. In terms of Brexit, the Labour Party will end Theresa May's reckless, bull-in-a-china shop approach to these negotiations. We will seek to secure a good deal for Britain out of leaving the EU. We reject Theresa May's assertion that no deal is better than a bad deal. For us, no deal and a bad deal are unacceptable. We cannot trust Theresa May to go into these negotiations on our behalf. She claims to be strong and stable, yet at every single point has shown nothing but weakness and instability. We cannot trust a woman who has U-turned on every policy she has ever claimed to support and who has buckled and crumbled under the pressure of public scrutiny and criticism on her own manifesto pledges less than a week after making them. Theresa May does not have the strength to go head-to-head with Jeremy Corbyn in a televised debate. She doesn't have the conviction to stand by her own manifesto policies when up against criticism from the public. How on earth can we trust her to lead the negotiations with Brussels on our behalf? The Labour Party is dedicated and committed to securing a good deal for Britain out of Brexit. We will introduce legislation and ensure that there are no gaps in national security and criminal justice as a result of Brexit. We will ensure that our farmers are protected and that they are able to retain their export relationship with the EU. And we will ensure that we retain our leading research position by seeking to stay a part of Horizon 2020. In terms of immigration, we recognise that immigration has not been dealt with properly in previous years. The Conservatives promised in their 2010 and 2015 manifestos to bring immigration down to the tens of thousands. Currently, immigration stands at over 250,000, and under Theresa May's watch, it has reached up to 336,000, which is a record high. The Conservatives have repeatedly made promises on immigration and then broken those promises. They cannot be trusted to deliver on immigration. The Labour Party offers a real strategy. We will not try to sell you bogus figures without any explanation for how we will achieve those. We have a plan for immigration. For areas which have high levels of immigration, which places a strain on public services, we will pour more funding into those services and attempt to redirect immigration to areas where it's less problematic. We will focus on the kinds of immigration rather than just the number of immigration to ensure that immigration into this country is positive, that we are attracting the sorts of person who are going to benefit our economy, to hold up our public services, to work in our National Health Service. We will crack down on unscrupulous employers who practice overseas-only recruitment, undercutting the UK job market and exploiting migrant workers who are brought here to be paid peanuts. This will both reduce problematic immigration and ensure that jobs are available for British people. Our immigration strategy doesn't offer empty promises. It offers a true solution. We appreciate that immigration can be very positive when it's done properly. When the right sorts of people are encouraged to come to the UK to help our economy to grow, to employ people, to be employed in our public sectors. This is the kind of immigration that we want in this country. We will not have open borders. Freedom of movement will leave once we are out of the European Union. The Labour Party are making real promises for a future that is fair for all, where we will all benefit out of a good Brexit deal and a solid strategy on tackling problematic immigration. The Labour Party is offering real hope. The Conservative Party cannot be trusted. They have repeatedly made and broken promises. They have failed to deliver, and now they want to scapegoat those failures onto immigration, as though we will all be fooled into thinking that the reason our hospitals are not working, our schools are overcrowded, there is not enough housing, there are not enough jobs, is all the fault of somebody else and not a result of the failure of this government. The Conservatives have had 7 years in Parliament and have failed to tackle these issues. The Labour Party are offering solutions to these problems, and I hope that you will vote for me on June 8th to give us the opportunity to hold the government to account and tackle these real issues and make life better for British people.